Hey guys, welcome to Instinctual Tarot. I am Dre Eden, and I am here to give a fall reading. Any messages today, I hope they reach you in the best mind, body, and spirit. I actually can't believe we are in the 9th month already, entering the 10th. But here we are. And I'm going to jump right into this. We have the Judgment card up first. Doubt, distraction, blame, avoidance, and procrastination is the first card. That is crazy because that does seem like the energy that we are in at this moment. If you're feeling any doubt at this time, I really feel as if certain situations in your life came to you in the form of avoidance or procrastination at this time, right? I really feel as if there go another avoiding card. Conflict, respecting differences one way or another when it comes to you and a people around you one way or another. This could be family, friends, co-workers, however that choose to show up in your life at this moment, right? I really feel like there is a lot of avoiding certain type of conflicts within your life at this time that you feel as if you need to move away or leave a certain situation, mind, body, and spirit, however you find that. There is new situations coming to you within your life at this time that will take some mental energy for whoever resonates with that. This fall, okay, I get it. It says take the time to think before you act on certain situations. So this is being within certain group constructs like at work or in a friends group one way or another where you keep finding yourself avoiding certain type of conflicts within that situation, right? This is being around people that procrastinate, that kind of shines off on you. You understand that whoever you hang around, you become, you know that saying, right? I really feel as if some of you guys feel as if your mental energy is drained one way or another when it comes to these certain people that you put yourself around, mind, body, and spirit. For some of you guys, beautiful, the Chariot card is here. It speaks of drive, willpower, confidence, direction, and ambition. So you walking away with the Page of Swords or having your own thought mindset. You know, swords are thoughts, so it's you taking on a new, and it's crazy, guys, because it says what? Autumn. The Page of Swords is the autumn card. It is here. That is crazy. Air could be significant right now. If you asking yourself a question, the answer is yes within that situation. A certain willpower comes into your life at this moment when you least expect it, coming up from certain curiosities that you may have, certain restlessness that you're saying, oh, I know I should be doing this. Certain things you used to procrastinate off and now you're going forward in a certain type of way is here. All right. The Seven of Cups is here, and also the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups speaks of, in reverse, speaks of a lack of happiness, greed, and materialism one way or another. Entering this fall, there might be a whole lot of things that's within your imagination one way or another. And when I say within your imagination, it still comes off of things that you want to do moving forward within your life, mind, body, and spirit. However you see that for yourself. The Chariot, it says the triumph in the face of certain difficulties. If it's difficult for you to walk away from certain things within your life, things coming to you to confront you one way or another, you having to avoid certain people, places, or things to step into what God's Spirit Universe has for you within this season. I really feel as if walking away from certain things could have an emotional pull on you one way or another. Definitely when it comes to lack of true happiness, greed, and materialism, and certain things like that, it only comes to that way because to break something down that you're so used to doing does come in a way of a true lack of happiness, right? If you're doing something that makes you happy, even though it's toxic, you know, it's still a thing, right? Moving on, we got the Nine of Cups. Oh, romance ideal follows one heart and dream is what you should do at this time. Summer was a time for you to really just, let your hair down, so to speak, and get into all the things that you felt like you wanted to do. Autumn is the time to, get business one way or another. We got the Seven of Wands. Competition, challenge, and struggles will be action when you're trying to move forward within certain things within your life at this moment. Even when it comes from breaking away from certain people, places, or things, it's going to be a challenge for some of you out there if that resonates with you. We got missed opportunities, seclusion, and closed office, what some of you guys need to do to step into that new value within your life. Blessings, Emily. Welcome. Step into that new blessings within your life. It says don't close yourself to new ideas and paths at this moment. I really find that some of you guys, when it comes to you walking into new rooms and seeing things, some of you will feel intimidated by just or not say intimidated. Some of you won't have the confidence that you need or that you want within that moment. It will definitely come to you. For some of you guys that resonate within that situation, some struggles is with your own personal feelings that we have here. As you can see, when it is a struggle, it's just off of how you feel coming into this autumn, right? We got the King of Pentacles. That's a provider, being realistic on your foundational goals. For some of you guys, very beautiful. Even though you'll have a lack of true happiness going through a certain situation, it kind of bends the corners on that, right? Because yes, going through an emotional toll on you, you're not going to be truly, fully, all the way happy within that situation, but you will find your way through that if that resonates with you. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture for some of you guys out there that have to make difficult choices within your life within this season. You'll be able to make those though, because you'll have some things within your life that come to you, the universe trying to shove and, oh, go this way, go that way. You'll get the certain type of nudges within your life to move right into that. I like it. Let's see what we got to look forward to. Eight of Wands, rapid action, movement, and quick decision. So when you guys finally find your action of where you want to go within your life at this moment, you'll be able to do it because you'll have a clear mind with the Page of Swords here, right? Even though it was conflict in certain situations with the Five of Wands here, you was able to clear the clutter through it with the Seven of Wands, even though it was challenges and a struggle to move through either people, places, or things in your life. You'll be able to come out on the other side, moving forward with the Chariot card. Your direction and ambition will grow in this season in autumn, so you'll be able to do exactly the things that you want to see come to fruition at this time. I like it. The Page of Pentacles is here. New ideas and opportunities, employment for those who want to get into new ventures within your life. And it says craving new adventures. After you leave people, places, and things that no longer serve you, you'll start to crave other things within your life that was maybe dormant for some of you guys out there. Get a little sage. Okay. And for the general autumn message, we got the Page of Cups, taking on new, being sensitive within situations where you wasn't before, where you have to be so strong, mind, body, and spirit in certain actions within your life. Understand what is for you within this time frame within the universe for you. For some of you guys out there, understanding what's the illusion and what's just realistic within your life. For some of you out there, know that it says take action. Life is moving ahead. For some of you guys that may have feel stagnant out there within your life at this moment, it says you are solving issues in a particular way, very grounded within that abundance, generosity, and provider, and being realistic within this season. It will catapult you forward at this time for the things that you want to do. I love it. I love it. and just being open-minded to healing for some of you guys that need that. I'm gonna get some more energy out here real quick. Really quick. I'll go there a second. Let's get some keywords out here. We'll get some What's the Vibe and Love oracles real quick. Boundaries. For some of you guys, boundaries need to be set at this time. Is very, very, very important that you defend yourself and don't take disrespect one way or another for you right now. It says enough is enough for some situations that you may be living in within your life. If you resonate with that, boundaries is placed so people will know how far to go within you, the way that you feel, the way that you hear yourself, respect yourself, adhere to yourself one way or another, right? Very important. Fear is something that you should not give into one way or another. Some things that feel suspicious or scary, setting certain boundaries could feel scary or uneasy one way or another, especially is when you're dealing with certain people within your life that you're not used to them understanding how you should put things out for you, fearful of going into certain avenues within your life of new ventures, new jobs, new friendships, new relationships, however that chooses to show up for you at this time. We have secret crush. Somebody could be fearful to come closer to you because you have set boundaries. For some of you guys out there, somebody has butterflies in their attraction to you at this time, but maybe you set boundaries that someone else, that still doesn't mean that someone else has to be scared enough to come to you one way or another. It's okay to relax certain boundaries and move into another situation within your life when you are healing one way or another. Some of you guys are healing very beautiful and that accepts certain attraction to you one way or another. Meditation and self-care is a very, very important at this time in your life, in your season for autumn. If you resonate with that, very introspection is a thing. Toxic drama, arguments, and incompatibility comes for those who fear you moving into your healing season. At this time, you'll be able to see that very clearly for some of you guys out there. I like it. Shattered, broken, nightmares, and failures only happens when you are healing, and you'll be able to see that very clearly also. Okay. We got Smell the Roses, Archangel Michael today, and the Narcissist card. I really feel as if once you start healing one way or another, if you resonate with this, someone is going to feel shattered because you are leaning on everything in your spiritual world to just get through the day. Even if for some of you guys is getting older, just living in a moment is very beautiful for some of you guys out there. When you take the time and slow down and take some time for yourself, you'll be able to understand the people, places, and things around you and how they either are a toxic situation, fearful when you set boundaries one way or another, or how you move into your protection era this fall, right? I really feel as if good vibes now and living in the moment is a way that you are going to get through this situation, definitely when it has a lot to do with the narcissist within your life. Even if they're not directly in your life, the one that you meet that is very fragile at this time. You know, opportunists. People come in your life for reasons, for seasons, for all types of different situations, right? We got feminine energy for those out there. Very, very, very much be careful of those who don't want to end up like this lady in the card. Very pregnant and very on her way, but it talks about a mothering nature, even though that could be for your own kids or the kids that you want within the future at this time. A gentleness at this time would be everything for you to live it within your feminine energy and moving forward within that. Very beautiful how that comes off. Oh, Nat Phyllis. Christ is conscious. Maybe your Lord, but God is my Lord. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. That's Lord. Moving on, we have paranoid, like some of the people in the comments. We have paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. This could be your energy collective, or it could be just someone very much paranoid about you being able to look into, it says, prevent it from harm and divine introspective. I really feel as if somebody's going to come into your life this autumn that is going to try to shake you from everything that you are, everything that you have built yourself up, disrupt your healing one way or another. You're not really going to let that situation happen at this time. Those boundaries that you set in the beginning in September will last a lifetime for some of you guys out here. I see that. Very beautiful. Nourishing the relationships within your life will give you a certain type of wisdom, a mentorship that somebody takes on from you, the things that you do within your life, coming off as somebody very prominent, high standard within all types of situations in your life will come to you, mind, body, and spirit. There are certain possibilities for some of you guys to nurture who loves you and who's in a situation for yourself, right? How you come off to people one way or another. Following your dreams, make up your mind, and believing in yourself. Everything within this season, within fall, which I love, love, love that, right? We have a vacay, get away and relax and having fun for some of you guys. It would be divine intervention for some of you guys. Karma, supernatural is the thing. Maybe it's you tapping into your own powers, however you choose to do that. A mental aspect of that, a physical aspect of that could be something within your life at this time, mind, body, and spirit. However you wake up to, you know, that being something for you. I like it. We have old exes, dead relationships, and old ways may come back when you are in a healing process for some of you guys out there. I really find that people are cautious, insecure, and guarded when it comes to you because not knowing the new you in this season is a thing, right? People only come to you from the point of what they known you for. So this is like you guys living in your hometown and then moving away your whole life, right? And then moving away and people still see you as the person that you have been. It been years or it could have only been months, but in that factor or you not being around people that you have grown up with before, now they still see you as that person that they knew, right? You know, you change every day. So with that being said, these people don't know who you are in your new season, right? And that would be autumn. So people only attract to you within that space. Recharge. For some of you guys, a recharge is a thing. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. Today it's a thing for you to move forward and be able to tap into the divine one way or another. Some of you guys will have a challenge on your hands when it comes to old exes and dead relationships and old ways. They will come back to you to see, have you learned anything yet? And it says clingy. Have you learned anything from that situation? A lot of you guys, even if it's not a physical vacation, it's a very mental vacation when you get away, relax, and have fun within the standards of what you like to do within your life. A lot of that has to do with your healing journey at this time, right? We have party. Partying is a celebration event, public and social gatherings for some of you guys who fear going out, getting out into public, meeting new people. However, that situation guided up for you. I like that. That's for you. If that's for you, let's move on to some new energy out here. I like a lot. Let's see what's going on in relationship for those who passed this. Remember, these messages are not time worthy. They are whenever they hear you, and if they resonate with you at the time you hear them. Let's go to relationship real quick. Let's see what we have for the lovers in the room. Seduction. Seduction. Okay. Attraction, flirt, and dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference within a situation. If you guys are in a relationship right now or in a I hate that third party situation because I really feel as if people grasp to you wanting to be in their relationship or you having another third party. However it goes, it's still a little crazy, but somebody is tempted by the allure of you one way or another, having a hookup, having a certain flirt and attraction, wanting to date you one way or another. I also get from this someone is in a relationship and they are checking you out one way or another. That's where the third party interference come. You are that third party. Someone wants to be with you while they're in a certain situation. Take that mind, body, and spirit, baby. Talking, right? Interested. Conversating more, a waiting message arrives, a text, call, email, or hoovering. Somebody really wants to get to know you. They are seduced by your attraction one way or another. This person may not see you in a physical form, but they definitely may see you online. Chat rooms, groups, social circles, just not directly with you one way or another if that resonates with you. Separation, somebody wants to separate from a situation to get to know you, but I really feel like this is a hard situation. That's why they're not able to come close to you the way that they want to. If that resonates with you, it says unsure of the future that they are in, but they do see you as their future. If that resonates with you, mind, body, and spirit. Sunglasses, watching, lurking, stalking, gaslighting, and oh Lord. All the things. All the things: seduction, gaslighting, watching, lurking, stalking, focusing out on certain situations when it comes to you. I really feel as if this is definitely given third party situation when it comes to somebody hoovering and wanting to get to know you a little more. Fascinated by how you are, the way that you are, how you give off your energy within this situation, and how you are to come closer within this. They want you, darling. Moving on, not today. And paradise, I really find that it says not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, person, and boundaries, and still angry within a situation. So whoever this person is that want to seduce you within a situation, they're having problems within their own life. That could give you a clue. If somebody always talks about you, about how their relationship is not really going the way that it should, one way or another, and they see you as a certain paradise, enjoying oneness with you, joy, enjoying each other. They see that with you. That's why they're looking through these sunglasses, watching, lurking, stalking, because they see a better value of who you are on the other side. I like that, but of course, cautious when you are approaching something that's already within another situation. Of course, I don't have to tell y'all that all the time. Ascending, transition, obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases within your life within this autumn, right? Preparing for a union within a situation. That's why the seduction, the talking, the separation from another party to get with you, or for you to separate and get with another person, put the energies where they are, right? Either you want to leave a situation that you're in to go towards something that looks as if it's paradise to you, or this person wants that for you, mind, body, and spirit. The dragonfly speaks of being lighthearted, falling out, things coming to the light, adopt and change, and to heal. I really find that whoever is in a relationship where they're not either happy or wanting to choose other situations within that, within the guidelines of that, right? Um, Take your time with that. That's what I would say. The grass is not greener always on the other side. It could look that way, and then it could be turquoise blue. All right, moving on. Let's get some more energy out here. Yo, I'm gonna go spiritual. Why not? Since we're here, I'm gonna get a little hoodoo tarot, and then we'll go into Q&A, answer some questions. And remember, if you are watching the playback, if you're not in here when we do the Q&A, you can still ask your questions in the chat, and I will answer those on the next Q&A. Let's get a spiritual message real quick. Spiritual message. God, divine and light, give me a spiritual. There we go. All right, we got two of baskets. That is the two of cups, making a decision within love, being equally yoked within a situation. For some of you guys out there that may resonate with you, finding this in autumn, or you preparing these baskets in the presence of whoever loves you at this time. You guys gonna come together if that resonates with you. Very harmonious within this situation. Since this is a spiritual card, it speaks of having the abundance to make the decision to have a certain type of love. So if somebody is not committing a situation to you at this time, autumn is the best time for that to be conveyed one way or another within your life, however that chooses to come up to you within this situation. You see these baskets of greens, they complement each other very well, and it tells me that they're coming from the same garden, so that speaks of an equally yoked situation for some of you guys that resonate with that. Beautiful. We have the 10 of baskets. I like that. So coming from the two of baskets is making the decision, and then going straight to the 10 of baskets, which is a fulfillment and a ending within a situation. So if you've been on the fence within a relationship at this time, or someone hasn't absolutely given you what you needed within a situation of love, compassion, understanding within situations. This could be family, friends, emotional constructs. However it comes to you in an emotional type of way, I really feel as if you will find the guidelines of that. This is also speaks of a happy home with family life. If family has been tough lately, somebody's got to make the decision, right? The two making the decision to have a certain type of union one way or another within your life. I find that to be very beautiful for some of you guys out there. Lovely. Very lovely. I like that. We got the 5 of baskets in reverse, coming out of a situation where you feel like lack. It's a lot of baskets going on. So it's a lot of emotional when it comes to your spiritual self. Being emotional aligned is very important within this season of autumn. For some of you guys out here, we got the 5 of coins, making a decision to not be in a poverty mindset, right? Poverty starts in the mind before it shows up in the physical. A lot of you are choosing not to have that. That's why the 5 of baskets was that, making the decision to not cry over certain things within your life and take the initiative to look at exactly what you need at this moment. Beautiful for some of you guys out there. 3 of baskets in reverse. Three of Cups speaks of a happy-go-lucky situation when it comes to that. And what this tells me, since you have all these cards, someone is not going to be so happy about the union that you step into, the emotional decision that you make to have this 10 of baskets right here, right? You're going to have some people around you that's not too happy for that, right? Okay. 10 of Knives in reverse, coming out of a burden situation, feeling as if something has occurred within your life that is not really for you, not being able to stand up in that situation, right? An ending, but the beginning of you noticing that situation, right? Very mental, in your face type of energy for some of you guys out there. We have the 7 of Sticks, not fighting for a spot in someone's life, not understanding that that is not for you within this time. If that resonates with you, you made the decision and you're going to stick to it. You're going to live in a happy situation, happy life, going forward within this. I like it. The Ace of Baskets stands up, and that speaks of feeling as if feeling one within that. I like it. Okay, feeling one within your situations, whatever you come to mind with, being whole within that and not wavering one way or another towards how other people feel within that situation. Even though people may want conflict within that, you stay true to yourself and understand that your burdens are behind you for whoever needs to listen to that. I like it. Okay. Alrighty. Remember, guys, if you got any questions, please put them in the chat. Please put them in the chat. Where am I going to go next? It's been a while since I've been up here, so we're going to go through some things. Alrighty. What do we have? Twin flame. So autumn is going to be very important. A spiritual connection between you and your twin flame will happen if you feel like you're in the mode for that. If that is a reference for you, twin flames are those that you come into each other's life to teach each other a lesson or teach each other something. Not necessarily meaning you should be with your twin flame, but you do come in each other's life to teach each other something. Some people are with their twin flame, some people are not. It depends on the lesson that you in this lifetime is supposed to learn. I really feel as if autumn is going to be a time that you guys do cross paths for some of you guys, and it will be a spiritual connection for the most of you. So you will learn something spiritually about yourselves. Will that be a total connection? I don't know. We have success for some of you out there. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. So whatever you give your patience and your time to at this time, you're going to be very grateful for where you go within that. Success could be many things for many people. Whatever success means to you in this season at this time will be a great situation and opportunities for you within this. For some of you guys, this means your twin flame will be successful, and however that is supposed to impact on your spirit, mind, body, or spirit, it will be a success of what the learning curve is for that situation. Right. I like that acceptance. Accept the past and the current situation. Work through issues gracefully. I think that is very success for some of you guys. Acceptance is success. Growing from past old situations and living into what that means for you at this moment is success for some of you guys at this time. Right. What is success to you? What is acceptance to you? What are things from the past that you are willing to move into at this time. For some of you guys out there, your soulmate. For some of you guys, that's the second time in the second another deck that soulmate has entered here. The divine will provided you with love when you are ready. I think that twin flame has a lot to do with the success of your soulmate, the acceptance of that. Maybe when your soulmate or your twin flame came to you in the past, you wasn't accepting of it. It wasn't successful, right? This could be that second chance for some of you guys out there that you understand that you need. I love it. Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. For some of you guys, that's very beautiful. Resolving issues from the past. It could be successful that you are willing to solve inner conflict. A lot of times we are not able to do that because we're so stuck on what the person did or how the person acted within certain situations. I really feel as if you guys are going to have an understanding of what that means for you at this time, how you're able to jump in that mind, body, and spirit, and get what you need for that. I like it. I like it. Ooh. Retreat. Time spent alone, reflecting on past and current situations. For this autumn, that is going to be very big for some of you guys to have the certain acceptance and success that you look for your future is spending time alone, reflecting on certain situations. Remember, be careful what you listen to. Be careful what you watch or see within certain situations at this time in this fall season, because a lot of things can impact your growth on your healing journey. For some of you guys that's within that situation, solving inner conflicts with others is a thing, but listening to yourself and how your body feels is another. For some of you guys out there, I like that. Decluttering certain things, letting go. That's the items, old items around the house. That is certain mindsets that you may have. It says let go of old items, create a new structure space for yourself. So if you have a lot of clutter or things that you are not willing to let go because they have a lot of remembrance to it, I'm not saying let it go, but put it in its place. Because certain things around you could trigger you one way or another from moving on. So that's very important. All right, let's get a couple of more before we move on. Realignment. Shift your perspective for a gain sense of clarity. Right, to change the mind is to change the situation. To change your mind is to change the structure of things. Right, and with that is having boundaries. Right, know when to put up and let down your walls. That's very important for moving within this new season of your life, right? Autumn is about resolving issues, acceptance, success, right? Retreating, understanding those type of boundaries and where they set you and the people around you, where you have a healthy relationship moving forward, if that resonates with you. Okay, I like that too. Let's get some more energy out here. And why not go with the Evil Eye deck real quick? Let's check the energy external from us. Give me a clear. Very clear. And we have Spirit Team, right? It says, your spirit team has your back right now. You are not alone. So for those who think you are alone when you enter in a certain mindset of wanting your world to look different, look to change, remember meditation, understanding, lighting your candles, doing your sage, all your spiritual things that you do, if that's something that you do. If you don't, it could just be, listening to your thoughts. At this time, that will open up, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in. At this time, to just be receptive to whatever energy you're choosing to give out at this time, right? I really feel as if when we lean on our spirit teams, and that could just be the thought process of what you want something to do or how you want it to go, how far you want it to go within your life, you'll be able to understand the clear construct of what you want and how to go forward within that. That's very beautiful. We have backfire. Dark energy sent your way will be turned back to sender. A failed attempt. As always, when you're spiritually aligned, mind, body, and spirit, that's the only thing that happens. It's very, very important that we keep our mind pure within the thoughts of how we think about other people, because I always say how you think out into the world always shows back up within your life. So to have hate or malice or anything within your heart is not a good thing, because then somehow that energy is returned to you. Or if somebody have those reflections on you, it's back returned to them. So your spirit team having your back will always align those energies to be sent back to sender. I love how that came out like that. Light magic. Someone is using spell work with good intentions to help you. I like that. We are a representation of how we show up in the world, and I really feel as if when people see you doing good, or just being conscious of who you are within the world, right? They help you out one way or another. This could be your own spiritual team, or it could be just people within the construct of your guidelines or your spirit guides, right? People see you being the light in the world, so good intentions on helping that is a very beautiful thing when it's coming from people external for you. I like that. I like that. Let's see what major arcana with the elemental tarot you guys get this month. What best describes the energy for the collective this month? Here we go. What do we have? The moon, guys. Okay. For you guys, we got the moon this month, which is very crazy because I think on the 21st was the new moon. The seventh was the full moon, which was a Sunday. The new moon, it landed a week later, or 2 weeks later, nearly 2 weeks later, on the 21st, right? Which was a thing for me. And the moon card came up. I think it was like 3 transits within that moon on the 21st. You can check that. Just look at the full moon for the 21st, right? But having the moon within this situation is very important at this time. That shows us one or two things around. It's a jack-o'-lantern, if you could see that. Right. It's a jack-o'-lantern in this picture, so that tells me to pay attention around uh, Halloween for some of those if you're in the States, or just around October 31st. Um, There's a message there for some of you guys. The moon speaks about the unknown one way or another, things that you don't know and how to live through those situations. But if you're prepared, mind, body, and spirit, to live through those situations, that's why you guys are here to understand, and that's why I'm here. So the moon is very important to understand the things that you don't know. It's okay at this time because you'll be prepared to live within that situation, mind, body, and spirit, full throttle. Don't get afraid or scared when things show up that is just something that came out of left wing, right? You'll be able to understand truly what that means for you within this season of autumn. And I like that. I think I pull another one for another group if that didn't resonate with you. Let's see what else we got. So the moon for some of you guys. Ooh, beautiful. We have the second major arcana card in the deck. It's the High Priestess for some of you guys out here. So basically, guys, for whoever resonates with this, the High Priestess come into your life to understand the true value of duality of who you are within this situation, right? It comes in to say that you give that give and take for yourself to become so much more within this season. I really feel for autumn, for some of you guys, stepping into the High Priestess energy is going to be so beautiful for some of you guys that want to transition into certain things within your life, mind, body, and spirit, right? I feel as if you're going to give yourself enough grace to understand and overcome certain things that you didn't overcome in the past for some of you guys. And then you will give yourself grace and leniency in that. That is a pomegranate. I used to know what that meant. Let's look at that real quick. Let's see exactly what that means, right? Spiritual meaning of pomegranate. Okay. The spiritual meaning of pomegranate varies from tradition, but primary symbolizes fertility, abundance, blessings, and prosperity. Come on now. Okay. um, Due to its multitude of seeds in Jerusalem, it represents the 613th commandments. Remember that. Remember that number, guys. 613. Commemorate in the eating during Rosh Hashanah. Ain't Rosh Hashanah now? Yes, it is. It started on the 22nd, and it's 10 days, right? That's the Jewish holiday, the Jewish New Year, right? Or does that lead into the Jewish New Year of Yom Kippur? But we are in Rosh Hashanah in this moment. I think it's the third day. That's crazy. Right now is the time for a sweet and prosperous year. Yep, it's the Jewish New Year. That's crazy, guys. So stepping into this energy is going to be able to catapult you to where you need to go. And don't the moon card phasing off of that, because if you could see, we got the moon card and then the crescents of the moons in here. So certain things that are unknown, mind, body, spirit, one way or another, you'll still be able to, you know, lead into this exactly the way that you need to. And that's crazy that the pomegranate represents Rosh Hashanah. And we're in Rosh Hashanah right now. Okay. I love when spirits start talking, baby. I love when it makes sense, baby. So now is definitely a time to live into what you absolutely need to and want to in this moment, because it'll be very prosperous for you at this time. Let me get one more. That was amazing. Like, the pomegranate represents Rosh Hashanah, and we are in Rosh Hashanah. Beautiful. One more. There we go. The Justice card. What to say? The Justice card, guys, speaks of the balance of having your heart weigh just as much as a feather. So being lighthearted in this season is very everything for the justice that you need to seek out for yourself at this time. I really find that if you reach into your life one way or another and understand the value of its roots, your life roots, just like the old oak tree, your life roots, you'll understand what the leaves mean, what your life purposes are, and everything in between that. So keeping a certain balance on the swivel at this time in your head will grow to be exactly what it needs to be at this time. I really find that when you have a certain balance between your life, it being even hearted within your life at this moment, it grows to be exactly what it needs to within this time. So understand, if you are unsure of certain situations in your life, but you still within your high priestess energy, right? You'll be able to make the right decisions according to whatever your heart tell you at this time. So in this season of autumn, remember to keep that balance of having your heart just very easy at this time, and you'll be able to be led into exactly what you need. That was beautiful, but I'm still blown away about the pomegranate being the meaning of Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. That's crazy how that came up like that. I like it. Okay. And to end this, where would I go? Where would I go? Okay, we're going to get into the energies. Let's get into the energies. Okay, let's get into the energies. What is the energies for fall? What to look out for? What to expect? What to expect? What are the energies at this time? Okay. The energies is energy, baby. I love it. Right now, it's a time to own and on. Oh, everything is movement. I like this. Energy and movement. Okay, that makes sense. Right now is to pay attention to your energy and how that reflects on you, mind, body, or spirit, right? I really found that coming into that high priestess energy at this time will give you your world-based energy that you need to overcome certain situations within your life. A full throttle on how to be and become whole within that situation. As soon as you're able to tap into that, you will have this right here, movement. Having a base structure on what to do, how to go, how far to go on certain situations, when to hold back, when to go long on certain situations, when to say yes, when to say no. I see this as a whole lot of situations of understanding how to move forward within this season, autumn, right? So once you become whole, with no fear and no guidelines on yourself, just moving forward, mind, body, and spirit, you'll be able to move forward very wonderfully with all the things within your life, connecting just as it should be. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. I like that. Well, remember, guys, if you're in here now and you have a question, you can definitely ask your questions. We can get in a little Q&A if you have any questions. If not, and you watch the replay and you have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat. For those have made it this far, give a little thumbs up if you love this autumn reading Q&A. I don't have any questions today, but I'll come back later at a different time when the majority of people are off work and things of such. But this was amazing. I'll give it a few minutes. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll pull some cards up there. If you want me to read a zodiac sign, we can do that too. Give it a few. Is that a collective reading? Yeah, I could do a collective reading. You know what? I am going to do one. Make sure you subscribe to the channels and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I go live, because I'm going to end this one and I'm going to come right in again with a collective reading because this has already been an hour. So I'm coming right back on when I end this one and I'll do a collective reading for the fall. That sounds great. Why not? Done and done. That part. I want to thank you guys for being here. Stay tuned because I'm coming right back at you with another reading. Somebody said a collective. Why not? I want to thank you guys abundantly for being here. And many, many blessings in this autumn time. Remember, all things work out for our good when we are in the right energy. And I want to say blessings to all. Shalom.